So, for anyone who is interested in building, there are subreddits as well as discords full of people who trade and sell pre-owned parts. It is tempting to always go for the brand new parts, but it's not always necessary. It
I
can
would
seem
say
daunting,
it's
but
never
there's a lot of
necessary.
communities willing to help. I had a pre-owned
They
GTX
love helping.
1080 and that thing is a beast and it was pre-owned. You don't need
They
a
love
$4,000
helping.
GPU. On another note, there are still people asking if XYZ game is releasing on PS4 because they can't afford a PS5. I think a PC doesn't work as well then. It's either they don't want to spend on anything that high or they're just lazy as fuck. Those people don't listen to any advice.
I'm gonna be honest. Again, I don't know what people's struggles are, but as I feel like I have a very different mindset because I did grow up with fuck all money. My family was broke, and I was broke for the longest time as well, until I wasn't, and then I was again because I lost my job due to COVID. But I feel like if you, after all these years, still can't afford a PS5, there are other issues. Even on government support, people can afford a PS5. I feel like there's other issues. If still to this day, after all these years, you still can't afford a PS5, maybe in other countries there are other issues. I'm talking about Germany,
Not
Denmark,
to soft
Netherlands,
sell, but I
obviously.
work with a PC company that partners with Vtubers to make custom PC with their favorite Vtuber on it.
Oh, damn! Big fish going on. But yeah, other countries may have other issues, like other problems, but I feel like, where I grew up, I did grow up in a first world country, granted, obviously. But if you can't afford a PS5 after, how long has this been out yet? PS5. Release date. That bitch released in 2020. There is no way that in 6 years you weren't able to afford a PlayStation 5. It's $400. $400 in euro. What the heck? 340 euros. 6 years. I feel like if you can't afford it, that's because either you spend your money on other luxuries, and then at this point...
Would love to get a Lily plate to light up my PC.
I would love that too, to be honest. I feel like if in 6 games you didn't manage to save up for a PlayStation 5 or even got a second-hand PlayStation 5, you don't like gaming that much because you very clearly spent money on other things and other hobbies that you do enjoy more than gaming. I feel like 6 years is plenty of time to afford a PlayStation 5. I feel like you genuinely just don't enjoy gaming as much as you think you do, because there is no way that you don't spend money on hobbies and luxuries, at least to some degree. You probably go out to drink or go out to eat or order some takeout food or, I don't know, go to a karaoke bar, go to the movies. You probably do something at some point with someone or by yourself or kids. And I feel like at that point, if you haven't gotten it by now, you don't need it. You clearly don't enjoy it that much.
I also have a friend who is like, bro, these consoles and computers are too much, bro, I don't want to spend money on them. And I'm like, brother, you have 2 pairs faux shoes that you spent $2,000 on. What you mean?
Don't even
I guess
get
it
me
also
started.
comes down to what they think is worth the money, but I never get someone willing to spend dumb money on shoes when
I don't
you can
want to
walk
accuse
outside
people,
and step
but
into dog poop and boom,
I
there
feel
goes the
like I have
value.
made similar experiences where, like, whenever someone complains about they can't afford this and that, or they don't want to spend money on this and that, and I'm like, you have shoes that cost more. You have the latest iPhone. Your phone from 2 years ago was perfectly fine. Now you have an orange one. What can't you afford?
Shylily noted, don't spend money on Lily, spend it on another console.
Yes. Yes. Do that. I feel like in my experience, not opinion, in my experience, a lot of the people that I am surrounding myself with, oftentimes when they claim they can't afford something, I look at what they have been able to afford and I'm like, stop pretending to be broke. Yeah, you don't have a lot of money for tons of luxuries, but you're not broke. You have plenty luxury items. You simply budgeted your money towards other luxuries. Like, you have a ranking system, clearly.